In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to connect Activecampaign to Zapier and Docusign. We are going to set up a Zap so that actions in Activecampaign can automatically trigger actions through Zapier and Docusign. If you follow along carefully, you will have the connection working in just a few minutes. First, log into your Zapier account. Once you are inside Zapier, you will want to click Create Zap. This is the button that starts a new automation. If you already have existing Zaps, you may need to look for the Create Zap option near the top of the dashboard. After you click it, Zapier will take you to the setup screen where you choose which app triggers the automation and which app performs the action. Next, select Activecampaign as your trigger app. On the screen, Zapier will ask you to choose an application for the trigger. Type Activecampaign in the search area, then click it to select it. After that, you will need to choose an event. The event is what you want to happen in Activecampaign, such as a new record being created or an update occurring, depending on what your workflow needs. Take a moment here to pick the correct event because the automation will only run when that specific event occurs. Now that the trigger is selected, we will set up the action side. Select the app as your action app and choose an event. In this tutorial, the intent is to connect Activecampaign to Zapier and Docusign. So choose the application that represents the Docusign side of your workflow. Once you pick it, you will again be asked to choose an event. This event tells Zapier what you want to happen when the Activecampaign trigger occurs. Choosing the right action event is important because it determines the exact behavior you will get after Zapier runs. After the trigger and action are selected, you will connect and authorize your account. Zapier will prompt you to connect Activecampaign first, and then it will likely ask you to connect the Docusign-related app as well. On these authorization screens, follow the on-screen prompts to sign in and confirm access. Make sure you complete any required permissions so Zapier can read data from Activecampaign and send the required information to the Action app. Once both accounts are connected, you will map your Activecampaign fields. This is where you tell Zapier which pieces of Activecampaign data should be used for the action. You will typically see drop-downs or input fields on the screen. For example, Zapier will show fields from the trigger side, and you will select the matching destination fields for the action side. Take care to map the information correctly. If you want certain details, such as contact information or status-related values, to show up in Docusign, this is the step where you ensure that happens. After mapping is complete, you will test the step. Zapier provides a test option, so you can run your Zap once and see what values are generated. Testing is a good way to confirm that your field mapping is correct and that the Action app receives the expected data. When you run the test, watch the results closely. If anything looks mismatched, return to the mapping section and adjust the fields. When the test looks successful, you can click Publish Zap. Publishing turns your draft automation into a live Zap that will run automatically whenever the trigger event happens. You may see a confirmation message or a status update indicating that the Zap is now active. At this point, your workflow is ready. And that covers everything you need to know. You have connected Activecampaign to Zapier and Docusign, selected the appropriate trigger and action events, authorized access, mapped fields, tested the automation, and published your Zap. And that is all there is to it.